All right, you guys, welcome back. So you just saw how important the buyer presentation is and how we can narrow down that whole entire valley into, your specific 8 or 10 homes. Now I really want to talk to you about upfront costs. So this is a big myth about what you have to spend out of pocket to start your home buying search. And so what we do first is when you get an offer accepted, you're going to have earnest money. Okay, that's first off. And it's in the form of percentage. So typically it's 1%. So if a house is $500,000, earnest money would be $5,000. Now this money is negotiable. So it's not a hard 1% and then that's it. But what the sellers like to see is that the buyer is earnest, meaning more skin in the game. They're more likely to not back out if something arises. So then they'll take you a lot more serious. So if I'm a real estate agent right now looking at an offer and I have a $5,000 earnest and a $1,000 earnest, I'm going to talk to this party first because I know they got more skin in the game. Now, staying on earnest money, we can also use this as a tactic to overcome multiple offer situations. So right now, when the rates start to go lower, you're going to start to see that seller concessions go away and you're going to start to see multiple offers happening. Now, multiple offer situations happen, not necessarily does the price or what the seller net be the deciding factor in whether they go with that offer or not. Sometimes it's the terms, okay? And earnest money is a big term that we would use to let them know how serious we are. So if your earnest money is 1% and we have a multiple offer situation, well, we can increase that to 2%, 3%, and then that shows them that we have a lot more skin in the game. So we can take that from that example of a $500,000 house, 5,000 to 10 or 15,000 and overcome someone who's maybe offering a little bit more for the property just due to them maybe not being able to finance. And you'll get into the contingencies in a later video. So that's out of pocket number one. Number two is your home inspection. Okay, typically it's about $495. And if the home is over 2,500 square foot, you can see that increase about $150, $200, but not much. Okay, that is paid directly to the home inspection company after earnest money is deposited. So that earnest money is deposited to your title company within 48 hours, and then the home inspection then starts. All right, and then so you'll pay that home inspector, they'll go out and inspect the property. Once we overcome that inspection, meaning we sent these documents over to the seller to ask for repairs, then it goes into the appraisal, and that's your third out-of-pocket expense, and that's your appraisal. Okay, they range anywhere from $500 to $700, and then if there's any type of items that need to be fixed that the appraiser calls out, then there might have to be a reappraisal or a re-inspect fee, but then we can cross that line or that down the line as we get there. So you really only have 3 costs out of pocket: your earnest money, your home inspection, and your appraisal. Stay tuned to learn about the other videos.